What can you tell us about your lineup here this afternoon, Coach?
Parker will come out today. Not just a lot of games in a lot of days, and we're gonna keep Coach going here. Obviously sites have traded out, so we got our 6D that'll go there, and Talbot will go in net.
Okay, and with Cam coming back here and missing so much time here, are you happy with the way your team has played defensively with him coming in?
Yeah, we're playing hard every night. I mean, we're trying to keep guys off the goalie. This is a different animal here. These guys, climb all over the goalie. They shoot a ton of pucks. Different kind of offense. Their volume. So we've got to be prepared, to keep them off the net. We also going to have to break out. If you break out, you'll stop their forecheck. But if you don't, you're going to be hemmed in all night.
You've talked a lot about how aggressive this team is on the forecheck. Yesterday, Nick Holden mentioned that one of the keys to this game is going to be playing as a group of 5 on defense, a group of 5 on the defense, or on the forecheck. How important is that going to be to play as a cohesive unit here tonight?
Well, it's going to able you to break out if you have your 5. But if their D are beating us back up the ice all night, it's going to be hard to break the puck out. And then we have to, hem them in. We got to do the same thing to them and hold pucks on offense to get them changing. If they're fresh, they're going to come up and pinch on our wingers all night. But in saying that, if we make the right play, we'll get some odd man rushes, and we just have to make good on it.
Excited to get your D partner back here today?
Yeah, it'll be good. He's obviously an important part of our team. We got him back. We got Holdy back. Hit the ground running. We had a couple games in a row here, so we're excited to get those guys back.
How difficult is it when you're going through a series of injuries to several guys on defense? And I know that all of you end up playing with each other at some time, all the time, but how much does it get you out of your flow, your rhythm, to not have the regular rotation that you get used to?
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit different, obviously, but us and every other team in the league is going to have injuries, and it's going to happen, and you like to hope that it's never prolonged, and for us as a D-corps, we've been pretty healthy so far this year, and guys have missed some games here and there, but overall it's been a good mix for our group back there, and like you said, everyone can play with everybody, and that's important to have on your team, especially as a defensive core. But you do get familiar with your partners and who you're playing with, and just for Jake and I, we had played all year together, and then he's out, and for me to play with a couple different partners, it's good. And then we get back together and hit the ground running again.
Carolina is a good team, big challenge for any other team, but a particular kind of challenge with this team in that they dump the puck in over 60% of the time and forecheck. They do that more than anybody else does, which oftentimes can put a lot of stress on a defense when you got to go back with guys constantly on you. Your thoughts on facing a team that plays that way?
Yeah, that's it's never easy, but we know that's going to be their game plan and how they play. And for us, we feel like when we can get back there, not only in groups of 2 as you and your defensive pair, but in groups of 5 with our forwards coming back and helping, we feel that we have the ability to break the puck out and make good plays. And when we can transition the puck both in our zone and in the neutral zone, and let our forwards have the puck and get on the attack themselves, whether it be dumping it or making the plays coming into their zone, we feel we're at our best as well. So it's maybe punch for punch a little bit in that sense, where we can take a page out of their game book and put the puck in as well, and maybe if we can get the puck out fast enough, then they can put the pressure on their defensive core as well.
And you don't have to look through too much video every time you watch these guys play. I don't know if anybody keeps this stat, but they contact goalies a lot, and that also is a challenge for a defenseman to keep them off your goalie.
Yeah, certainly. I think as of late we've done a really good job at trying to do our box outs, getting them set early. The league is a little bit different now than when it used to be. It's not as cut and dry where you can just kind of grab a guy and shove him out of the way, and they do call those penalties now, unfortunately, but you got to get position. I think that's the most important thing, and they're a team that we know they're relentless. They're going to come hard on all aspects of the ice, and getting to the net is no surprise that that's something they're going to want to do. So it's going to be a challenge for a group. I think it's an important game for us for numerous aspects, and we want to get the trip started off right, and we got 4 and 5 coming up, and it's an important one for us to begin tonight.
You get Edmonton, you get Boston, you get Carolina tonight. Do you enjoy the challenge of deep teams as a defenseman?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you want to be playing against the best teams and have the biggest challenge. I feel like as a group, that's when we rise to our best, is when we've played some of the best teams in the league. And, we're coming off, it seems like we've had 4 days between games. It doesn't really happen this time of year very much. It seems like a long time ago we were just in Boston, but thought we played a really good game there for about 55 minutes. So we do want to, pick up kind of right where we left off. And you talk about forechecking teams and heavy teams and teams getting pucks in behind the defensive cores and grinding it. Boston is as good as any in the league as well. So I think we fared pretty good there, and I think we, like I said, we'll be up for the challenge tonight.
Travis, you talked to Dean about being comfortable with your D partner. Does that extend to the goaltender and having Cam back tonight too?
Yeah, certainly. Our two young guys came in and played exceptional in those games. I mean, you can't ask for anything more for those guys to come in and play that way. But you get Talbs back in there, and he's a vocal leader for us both on and off the ice. We know his talent on the ice and how good he is, but he's going to be a calming presence back there for us as well. And he's a competitor. He's been itching to get back in. I know that, and so he'll be ready. But we're glad to see him back between the pipes.
Key number one today for your team to have success against a team that's probably the hottest in the NHL.
Yeah, obviously a really good team on the other side. They come out really hard in the first period, and we knew that coming here last year they had a really good start, but we ended up getting the win that game. So, yeah, I think just the key is to be ready to go, have a good start, and just play our game. We're both two hard-working teams, I think, so it'll be a good one.
How do you defend against a team that may be the best in the league at the forecheck?
Yeah, no, I think just breaking out clean. We have to be dialed in on our breakouts, know where the puck's going before we get the puck, and we have a game plan for that. So hopefully we can execute at a high level tonight and get the pucks out.
Nice to getting close to. Sorry, Dan. Nice to getting close to an all hands on deck approach with some injured players coming back.
Yeah, it's nice. Obviously, having some guys back in the lineup, especially Talbs too. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes tonight with a few new guys back, and we're excited to get it going.
Yesterday, Nick Holden mentioned that one of the keys to this game is going to be defending as a group of five, forechecking as a group of five. How true is that against a team like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're first place for a reason, right? So it will be a similar approach to the Boston game last game. I thought we played pretty solid for our back-to-back against a team like that. So same mindset tonight. It'll be rocking in here, and we get up for games like this, especially against a good team.
You were talking about winning the game last year here. You were part of that game-winning goal with Josh Norris. Does that just give you more confidence when you walk into a bar after doing that?
Yeah, I mean, just more excited to play against a good team. I think you want to go up against the best. You want to bring your best against them and see how you can do. So it's a big game for our team tonight, I think, and we need the points, so it'll be a good one.